May I kindly ask you to introduce yourself?
What's up? My name's Jamie. I'm from USA. Ice hockey is kind of a big thing in the Northeast where I'm from. A lot of the kids there are playing ice hockey before they can walk properly. I always wanted to play ice hockey since I was 8 years old, but my family couldn't afford it. But my mom always took me ice skating at the very least, so I knew how to skate. And then when I was 20, moved in with a cool flatmate who had a bunch of gear. He took me to play pickup with his friends, and it was the most fun you could ever have. And then here we are at Engelbecken in Kreuzberg, where I met some of these cool guys, these punk dads who love to bring their sticks. And because of that, whenever it freezes, it's a total luxury for us. So I'll drop whatever I'm doing if there's ice, so I have a very rare chance to play here.
And you are very lucky today because the sun is shining so wonderful.
Yeah, you know, it looks
amazing.
good. We are lucky to have the sun, although...
And the ice.
Yeah, it's good to have it both at the same time, though it's going to melt the ice soon. So
it's melting?
Oh yeah,
It's melting.
so we better enjoy it while we can.
So
this might be the only day to play hockey this year.
It's just a few days a year that you have ice.
A few days if you're lucky. Last year I was completely sick on my birthday, but there was ice, and even though I was sick, I still came because it's such a special occasion to have ice here.
And where do you play if there's no ice outside? Can you play inside?
Ooh, in Berlin it's really hard. We have a lot of things here, but ice is not one of them. Most of the ice bonds are taken up by leagues, so it's really hard to play pickup.
So it's no chance.
Not that I know of. I've asked around, and if you want to play with your friends, you have to book ice every week at 6 a.m. on Saturday. That's basically your option.
The only slot.
Basically, yeah.
The only free slot. So it's easier in your region where you're from, that there are slots available to play with your friends and family?
You know, yes, but it's not cheap. Last I checked, it was 350 euros per hour, to rent out the ice. So if you get a bunch of your guys to throw in 20 bucks and you have a pickup game and you're switching every 30 seconds, it is possible, but somebody has to take the initiative on organizing it.
Yeah. So can I ask, what's the name of your region?
I'm from Massachusetts.
And Massachusetts love ice hockey.
Yeah, it's not the biggest thing ever. It's, you know, you do have to have resources in order to have the big car, the parents with the free time to drive you all across. So being a hockey mom or a hockey dad in Massachusetts, it really is a personality trait. So the kids who grow up in hockey, they sort of have this community because they're always carpooling together. And it's like any hobby that takes a lot of work. You bond instantly with the people who share that hobby, because in order to show up doing ice hockey, you have to be so devoted to loving the sport. So that's why I think people they come together over it. I'm hanging out with 60-year-old dudes, you know, like 8-year-old kids. We all play together here on the pond. So I love playing all ages, families together.
Recently I saw a documentary about polo sport on Netflix.
Polo sport?
Polo sport, also that needs resources. Yeah, so there are some sports that,
like on a horse?
Yeah, on a horse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also, you need a lot of money to be a polo player.
Oh, completely.
Or even to have your own team, you need a lot of money if you want a polo team.
Yeah, you know, there are some natural talent in America, at least in high school. Everybody pays the same price for the public school sports. So there was one kid I know, he started playing hockey late in life and he somehow caught up and became a great player. But you're up against people who are usually playing since they're 3 or 4 years old. So there was this one day, a couple of Christmases ago, I was visiting home, and we had the most beautiful day with the pond. The ice was black, it was so smooth. And I was playing with all these guys. They're in their late 20s, 30s, they have their beer bellies, but they still could skate faster than anything you've ever seen.
May I ask, why did you move from Massachusetts to Berlin?
Oh, for the sweet popcorn.
Cool, yeah, I can understand that. There's only salty popcorn at your cinemas?
Yeah.
At your theaters?
I'm just joking. It's a long story. I came here for something involving tech, and now I'm a dance instructor, so,
oh, cool.
So make that make sense.
And let me please ask you, what do you like about Berlin besides playing ice hockey?
Oh, you know, 3 things. I like Germany in general. I like living in a city in general. And I love Berlin especially. So 10 years ago I came here visiting for my first time and it blew my mind. I lived in southern Germany in Constance, also beautiful.
Yeah.
But I like, you know, things are changing and it's getting scary, but in general I think Germany is the perfect society. It's the way things should be. It's not too good to be true, it's just as things should be. So I love Germany in general, and then Berlin specifically because it's filled with a bunch of misfits, people who didn't fit in everywhere else. So we have all the weird alternative people living life how they want.
And yeah, we love each other, all the weird people, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful time skating on ice.
Awesome, thanks.